Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia and today we are doing our sinking funds for the month of April. So I have my sheet here for the sinking funds and transaction log. I had an extra strip for myself, so I usually don't use a second thick washi, but I wanted to see since I have it anyway. And I do have my weekly check-ins for the weekly balance and the weekly check-in sheets to balance out my checking account and such. But only reason why I have these is because I'm just going to be grabbing one of the thin washies from each since I don't use both thin washies. Yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. I have my April budget in front of me and I have these sheets laid out since I did do these with you guys in the previous videos. If you guys are curious about them, we're going to go ahead and set up the sinking funds on these two sheets here. So we're going to go ahead and just get right into it. Let's just do the sinking funds first. Okay. Since I have this thick sheet, let me just use this one first just to get it out of the way. But the stickers that I have here, these are all from my Etsy shop. I feel like I never ever mention it. But yeah, so they're all from my Etsy shop. And this is the April Design Color 1 or April Design 1. And I love these seashell patterns so much. Okay, so that thick washi is down. These sinking funds, I feel like I always have the same sinking funds all the time. But we're going to go ahead and run right through since every month the amount of sinking funds I put in each category is always different. Sinking funds, okay. So let's go down the line together. Well, let me do what I usually do. Let me not get sidetracked here. So we're gonna just lay down all the rest of the washi. And we're gonna lay out this closing strip. Okay, so I have all the lines down as well. Now let's go ahead and run through. So our first category is going to be for car insurance. And I know our car insurance is supposed to come out for this month as well, but I'm pretty sure we're already starting with enough, which is $557 for car insurance. But I'm still going to add $75 since we seem to have been adding $75 every month anyway. So that is $75 into our sinking funds for car insurance. The next category that we have is going to be for sewer and water. Our sewer and water bill comes out quarterly, and last month our water bill already came out, which means our sewer should be coming out this month. And I'm going to add $75 as well, since I do think that should be enough, but since it's gonna be ongoing, we're gonna continue adding 75. I think 75 has been a really good number so far, so hopefully we don't have to adjust it, but we'll see. Then for our Christmas category, we still have $300 in here. I don't think I'm gonna add anything this month again, but maybe we will starting in the next couple of months. Next category we have is pups medical. And so far we have a good amount in here as well. For Pups Medical we have $280. And let's just add $20 for now. Then we have our medical. So we actually had a scare because I had to call our health insurance because it was submitted as out of network. So it was a couple thousand that they said that we had to pay, and I was like, that doesn't sound right. So luckily they're adjusting it, so it should be good. But what we have in here currently is $269, and we should be okay with this number, but I'm going to just add another $40 just in case we need additional. And then we have our baby category. Our baby category shrank a lot last month. So right now we have $68 in there, and I'm going to go ahead and add $150 because it shrank by so much. Then we have our car maintenance. A car maintenance category, I feel like sometimes we need extra, sometimes we don't. So right now we have $246 in there. This month we did go get some stuff done, but I think I just want to add $50. I think will be good. Then we have gifts and treating. For gifts and treating, I feel like we really do use this account so often. We only have a dollar in there, but I'm going to just add $200 in there because like I just feel like we use this account so often, so I think it can use it. Then we have household. For household, we currently have $165 in there. I think I'm just gonna add 50. Then we have our dates category. I feel like we really do not use dates like that. So like it's at $200, but I'm not gonna add anything because we don't really even use it like that anyway. For home category, we have $270 in here. The difference between home and household is for like household items like a dish detergent, dish sponges, if we need to buy like new utensils or something like that, random things like that. And then for home is usually for like furniture, for like the air filter, the water filter, home maintenance, I guess, kind of, sort of, but that's kind of what I have both of them for. I could definitely combine them into two, but like it's been working out for me to have both of them. So for home, this is $270. We're gonna have to change the filters soon for our home, so we might have to purchase more. For now, I'll just add $30 and see how that goes. Next, we have clothes. This is just ever growing category because I still wear my husband's clothes ever since I gave birth during pregnancy and everything. I just wear his sweatpants and t-shirts and stuff. I'm just bumming it out all the time. I think it has to do with like, I don't know what my new size is, and when I try on things, it doesn't fit the same. So I just get like really sad. Like it's a part of motherhood, right? It's beautiful, but at the same time, sometimes I can't help but feel a little sad. So I have yet to purchase clothes for myself, and I should do so because it's gonna be summertime and like I don't know what I'm supposed to wear then. So clothes is $350, and I am going to add $50 in here as well. Next is our pups food. For pups food, we ordered a few bags for them a few months ago, but like I think we might have to order some next month. But for right now, I'll just add $50 for now just in case. Then we have pups miscellaneous, which is like all for the miscellaneous things for them. We have $130 in here, and I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna add anything else for that category. Then we have Costco. Costco, we currently have $200 in here, and we'll just leave that be. And I realized I probably should have said this at the beginning, but for our sinking funds, these are just categories that I have. I know like sinking funds can be taken differently for like saving, little mini saving accounts for a certain thing, like if you want to buy a new TV, or if you want to get like that Xbox, or if you want to purchase something, these mini accounts can be for those categories. But for me, I have these kind of like a running category for all of the different things that we use throughout the month, throughout the year, throughout our life, just so I don't have to pull from our budgeted amount for that month. Since for a budgeted amount, it's usually for like gas, eating out, groceries, things like that. But like, for example, our medical bills is once in a while, or certain household things like detergent stock-ups or dryer sheets is once in a while. So I have these categories for ongoing running throughout the year, and I just add to them as I see fit every single month as well, because I feel like I never talk about our sinking funds, but that's kind of a little intro to our sinking funds and how we utilize them. And then next we have Easy Pass. Easy Pass is at $50. I'm gonna add $10 because I think they might charge us soon, maybe, but I'm just gonna add $10. Then we have our office, and for our office category, we have $35 in here, and I'm going to add $50 in here as well. Then we have beauty. For our beauty category, we have $162 in here, and I think I would just add $50 in here too, because why not? Then our unbudgeted is kind of like our unexpected expenses, things that we have not budgeted yet for, things that we have not accounted yet for. So it's just like if we need to have something like one of the times, for example, our car maintenance, our tire kind of like busted, so we had to get a brand new tire and stuff. The whole maintenance, everything costed like $1,000. We didn't have enough in car maintenance, but we ended up taking money out of unbudgeted because it was unforeseen. We didn't budget for it. It was unexpected. So this is kind of like our cushion, so we don't have to touch our savings. So I really like having this here because I absolutely despise touching our savings account. It has been something that kind of has always been one of my habits of not touching savings. At the beginning of saving, it was rather hard because I kept touching it. But after I started saving like $5 here, 10, 20, I developed a habit of never touching our savings account. So it kind of runs deep now. Even taking out money for like vacations and stuff, I just don't want to take money out of savings. So yeah, anyway, so that's what this unbudgeted is for. So I'm gonna just put in whatever leftover is in there. But unbudgeted, we're starting off with $257. Beauty, we started off $162. I don't even know if I've been saying what we've been starting off with. Okay, so to start with though, for our sinking funds for this month, it is at $3,778 that we're starting the month of April with. And now let's talk about how much we're adding so far sinking funds. So we know for sinking funds, we budgeted the amount of $950 that we are putting into our sinking funds. So let's see what this total is so far. I usually try to like predetermine the amounts just to make sure I have enough for all the categories, but the last few months I have not, because I just don't have time. I just haven't had time, and it just hasn't been happening, but it's been working out very well. So 50, 30 plus 50 plus 10 plus 50 plus 50. So in total it's $900, which means we still have a remaining amount of $50 to equal the full $950 that we're adding into sinking funds. So yes, so that means in total that all the categories that we're adding for our sinking funds, all of this combined for the addition is $950 that we're adding into our sinking funds, and that is sweet because that is the full amount that we have in here for sinking funds that we have budgeted. Now let's do our transaction log. For our transaction log, we're going to use this last washi. So let's go ahead and do this washi. And all the previous months, like for a while now, I haven't used a thick washi on the side. But I guess I just love this print so much that I can't help it. I honestly think that this washi print will be coming back again, but as a 2023 budget, or not 2023, 2024 budget washi design, because it's actually one of the most popular ones from you guys as well. So I need to figure that out, those two. Okay, so this sheet is now done, and I'm going to grab a thin washi from here to line the bottom. Because I use this thick washi, I guess I only need one thin washi. I don't even need the other one anymore. But let's go ahead and line this real quick. All right, so the amount, date, I probably should have put a little bit more space for the date, but it's fine. It's a little too late now, so I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller for the amount. Okay, so now those lines are good. This is what our sinking funds is looking like, and this is what all the spreads look like for the month so far. I love this so much. This color is just really, it's just doing it for me. This teal and this purple is just doing something to me. But that is going to be it for this video. No, it's not, just kidding. So one more thing that I wanted to do is, because I realized I also forgot to do the sinking funds check-in for March in our what is it called, in our first quarter. So I want to just do that with you guys on camera real quick. I feel like for January I forgot as well, but it's fine. So I like to put everything in here except for what we spent for Saveopoly, because that's savings, so it's not really like we spent it. That's just what I want to do, just so I can kind of track what we spend the most from which categories. So I'm not going to calculate $100 for home or $139 from our baby category, since these were both transferred specifically for Saveopoly and we didn't actually spend on something, because I just don't want to put that in here and think that we use those categories that much when it was because of savings is why we transferred it. Because like this back here is more so for me to just kind of have an idea and track what we utilize the most. But yeah, I'm just transferring numbers now from what we spent for this month. For Christmas, we didn't spend anything. Pups, medical, nothing was spent. I accidentally forgot to put medical in here, so medical, nothing was spent. For baby, since it says 302, but we know that 139 was because of savings. So 302 minus 139 equals 163 that was actually spent. So that's more realistic. Car maintenance, nothing was spent. Gifts and treating, we spent 199. This is like every month we spend quite the bit. I'm just excited to see what this will look like by the end of the year. Like, is it every quarter, every single month we spend from that category and I just don't realize it? But household was 45. Dates, nothing was spent. Again, this category, like nothing is ever spent. Home, that was, we transferred because of savings, so we actually did not spend anything specifically for home. Clothes, nothing was spent. Pups, food, nothing was spent. Oh, we did spend it from last month. I know that I can always just like flip back to previous months, but it's just so convenient for me to have like an overview. It's kind of like for our bills, like I can always flip back, but like just having it all in one place is very helpful for me to kind of track and stay in touch with our budget. Easy pass, nothing. Office, so oh my god, office was 175, and then beauty was 81, and then nothing was spent from unbudgeted. Why did we spend 505 from unbudgeted last month? Just out of curiosity. Oh, it was from the dentist, that's right. Haha. So yes, I just wanted to just do this on camera with you guys, and I realized I never even like added up the previous months. Okay, so I just added them up so far for what we spent for each month from sinking funds. We use sinking funds a lot. I don't know why I had it in my head that we are so good, we don't really use sinking funds, but we use sinking funds a lot. Okay, so that is actually going to be it for this video for our sinking funds, and thank you guys so much as always for tuning in per usual, and I hope that you guys did enjoy this video as well, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.